What's up guys, MBK Fighting Coach here. It's been a while since I made a video. It's been about over 2 months now. And to be completely honest, like the reason that is, I'm just sick of MK11. I can't bring myself to play this game. It's boring, it's got like shitty mechanics, and honestly, I just don't have fun with it. And it's not just me quitting the game. There's like a couple other YouTubers I know that quit the game. Like one dude, he was like about to be at 10k subs, but just like got so sick of the game. He just like completely stopped playing, didn't post nothing about it on his channel, and switched to Dead by Daylight. Like he was just that tired of it. And I was like, damn, like I was like, at the time I was still playing the game. And I was like, that's crazy. I'm like, I can't imagine like him doing that. And then me just like, well, you know, I was happy, you know, I got above 1,000 subs. Like, thank you guys, by the way, for that. I really appreciate that. Like, I'm almost at 1,500, which is crazy. But I based my whole channel around this game. And I'm like, bro, like, I just can't play this game anymore. I can't stand it. And like, listen, this game has like such scrubby mechanics. We got Sub-Zero with the slide. We got Sindel with the scream. So many nonsense jump-ins. There's no real anti-airs in this game. Most of the characters in this game are boring and bland, like Shao Kahn and Raiden. They don't got too much. Now, yeah, you got the top tiers. They got some cool stuff. But because all the other characters in this game are just so bland, they don't got jack shit or anything like that. Even with customs. Now, customs help some characters, but a lot of characters are still just freaking just boring. No sauce to them. That's the thing, this game has no freaking sauce. But anyway, because most of the characters don't have sauce, these OP characters like Jackie and Cetrion, which by rights they're very strong, but like, you know, this is something that I was watching some of Tom Brady's videos and pointed out. You know, these characters are strong, but compared to other games, they're not actually all that strong. The reason why they're so strong is because everyone else is just so boring and they don't got too much going on with them. But just to get to the point, like for me, like mainly I just stopped playing this game. Like I didn't enjoy it. Every time I lost, most of the time I felt cheated. Very few times I actually felt, damn, you know, this guy is way better, he outplayed me, stuff like that. You know, sometimes you can tell like when they're really good when you fight someone on that high level. But most of the time I feel like I just get random scrubbed out, fight some random scorpion and like a bunch of lag. Get Sub-Zero 50-50, you know, this random slide full screen, or just zoned out by Jade and like bruh, and it's just not fun anymore. And honestly, just in general, I just don't like the mechanics of this game. Fatal blows are a ridiculous comeback mechanic. They have so much knockback. Half the time they're safe, and they come back in 10 seconds and just do ridiculous damage, and honestly they're just not reactable. Now most supers in other fighting games, yes, they come out very fast, and if you're pressing a button you'll get hit, but you know what, they have a startup animation, so if you're pressing nothing you can be able to block it or avoid it or whatever. In this game they just come out in a flash. Jax's fatal blow, 11 frames, like bruh, 11 frames, okay, yeah, I can duck it, but bro, you're not reacting to that. So that's already a retarded mechanic. Then let's talk about the wake up system. Can you imagine, yo, you knock somebody down, you go to pressure them with a meaty. You know, in other fighting games, the biggest risk is, okay, they're gonna wake up super or wake up dragon punch or do some kind of invincible wake up and hit you. Like, well, that's a little bit of damage, they will get their turn, maybe they get some Oki, but that's not the end of the world. And of course with those games you can bait them and that's a full combo punish. So in this game they can wake up forward roll. You try to go for your string as a meaty and they get a full combo on you for trying the meaty. And then you're like, well, maybe I can try to bait the roll. Yeah, you can bait and punish the roll, but then they can wake up buttons and they can wake up jump. They can actually back roll and escape. They can wake up 3. It's just so much things. And even this game, like they wake up 3. You can bait the wake up 3, but almost all the characters wake up 3 is actually like completely safe. I mean, yeah, they're minus. Well, for Scorpion, you're freaking -2 for some reason, which is ridiculous. Should all be like -5 or more. I mean, yes, you can flawless block it, but like, why do you have to flawless block to bait a wake up? But anyway, the point is, there's just too many wake up options. And like, you can say, well, you could just grab the forward roll or do a meaty grab. Well, you can't do a meaty grab because a grab is a high. Even though it can grab you if you're pressing a low button because it has some weird properties, but it's still a high. If you wake up buttons, the throw is just simply gonna lose because you can't meaty with a throw in this game. Or if they think you're gonna go for a grab, they can just, you know, duck, wait for you to whiff a throw, and then just hit you with a down 2, like full like 50% combo of a crushing blow. The risk reward isn't there. The thing with this game is when you're knocked down, you have to guess less than the person that's standing up. The person that knocked you down has to guess so many different things. That's why most of the time you just see them just back up. There's just too many ridiculous options to deal with. Knocking somebody down means nothing in this game, so you might as well play a character with a restand, because a restand means something. That means you actually get legitimate pressure. Like when they're on their wake up and knocked down, you don't actually get real pressure. And let's talk about this game's amazing ranking system. This ranking system is like it's so stupid. Like, why would it reset every single month? Now I can understand they can do like little season passes or whatever, like, oh, you get a certain amount of wins in this ranked season and you get certain skins and rewards. That's fine, that promotes you to play ranked. But ranked should be continuous, like something like Street Fighter 5 or something like that. You know, you get points, you rank up, you lose games, you lose points. That's how it actually should be. So, you know, when you're first starting out the game, and because of the new Kombat League season, you don't fight some of the best players in the world because you just started the game like, oh, but why am I fighting the best players? Like, well, bro, the ranking system, that resets every month. So, you know, you may have to fight Ninja Killer or Sonic Fox on day one. Good luck. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. And then we talk about another thing that NRS did, which is unbelievable. So even though I haven't been playing the game, I still, you know, follow the news every so often. I watch like videos from like Tom Brady and Rio's podcast and stuff like that, just to keep, you know, in tune with what's going on with the game. So this dude, Titanium Tigers, you know, I've interacted with him before. I think I've played him before. He's really good player. So he went into this tournament, right? An NRS tournament. He picked Shiva because Shiva's a whole new thing in this game with the stomps and everything, and she's actually kind of ridiculous with the stomps. I did a stream where I just played her and all I did was stomp. Now I did lose most of the games, but I did win a few and cause a few fatalities for people I didn't have any business beating just by stomping and making some reads. But anyway, so he was in this tournament, top 8. I think he was in the loser side, and he put his variation, why did NRS do this? Basically asking, why did NRS make this character so easy to play and so stupid? Now, mind you, he didn't say any racial slurs, wasn't saying anything bad, no curse words hidden, nothing like that. But, you know, they stopped the match short. They DQ him from the tournament, and mind you, they didn't give him any kind of warning. They didn't be like, oh, bro, you're going to lose this game or lose this round or whatever. Go and change your name. It's against our rules or whatever. No, they didn't say that. They just straight up banned him from that tournament, or DQ'd him, I should say. And from what I've seen, they wanted to ban him completely, but then they just retracted that and just made it, oh, you just got DQ'd from that tournament. I'm not 100% sure if they actually wanted to ban him or not, but I know for sure they obviously DQ'd him from the tournament, which is just completely petty. So that means anyone that makes any little criticism or joke about your game is just, well, you know, they can't handle that. Oh, how dare you criticize my wonderful game, where I see Twitter clips every single day of some kind of hitbox bullshit that happens all the time because you release an unfinished game, an unfinished mess that they didn't really even fully think through before releasing. Probably didn't even test this game as much as they should have. So you question that and then you get banned from the tournament. That is some bullshit, yo. Like, after that, I'm like, bro, I really don't like your game. Why the hell am I going to support NRS? Like, why am I going to support a garbage company like that? And then the last thing about this game, and the main reason why I stopped playing, is like, I started playing Granblue, Anime Fighter, and I was like, damn, yo. So this is a real fighting game. Didn't have the bullshit mechanics, the hitboxes, you know, every game has little hitbox issues, but for the most part it's good. The online, yes, it did suck. The online is delayed based netcode, but if you play with people that are wired and are within your region, or at least your country, like, I can play anyone from, like, I'm in Florida, so I can play anyone up to New York, all the way as well west as Texas. And the connection for the most part is fine. And Mortal Kombat does have better netcode. You can play from further ranges. But the problem with NRS, honestly, is just the people. Most of them play on Wi-Fi. Guys, you have, if you're gonna play fighting games, yo, you gotta play on a wire. Like, Wi-Fi, it's just not gonna cut it. Even if you have good Wi-Fi, yo, it's just gonna, like, fluctuate. You're gonna drop combos, cause issues. Yeah, it's not good. And, like, one thing I forgot to mention about Kombat League, like, you're forced to play whoever they put you against. There's no Wi-Fi filter. You have to play them. If the ping is 150 or lower, you're forced to play them. But that ping is deceiving. Even if it's 150 and you go into the match, that shit can jump up to 180 or 200. So you're really playing a much higher ping. And if they're on Wi-Fi, forget about it. That shit is just terrible. But anyway, the point is, I found Granblue. I love the game. I've actually been playing that game competitively. Like, most of the time, all I'm doing is like either streaming that game or entering tournaments for that game. And I'm trying my best to make more content for that game. So I actually have another YouTube channel I've been like I gotta post more. I plan to post more. It's called MPK Anime Fighters. So I'm gonna be covering I'm gonna be covering a new game, Guilty Gear Strive, on there big time. I'm gonna cover Grand Blue and just other anime games I'll be playing it on there. But yeah, to be honest, ever since I started playing that game, I started playing this game less and less. Like, I was still making content for it when I first started playing it, but like my love for it was decreasing. I actually got to the point where I wasn't playing it. I was just going to the lab and making some content for the game for you guys, but I wasn't actually playing the game. And then I just stopped making content altogether. I was just like, fuck it. And yeah, that's why the last video I made was something about rain, and yeah, that was it. So I've been thinking for the last few weeks, like, yo, like, I don't want to give up on this channel. You know, I made a lot of good stuff, a lot of good guys in this channel. I'm like, I just like give it up. So I was just thinking, you know, what can I do instead if I cannot play the game? Then I was watching this other channel, yo, I can't remember the name. I think it's a guy with like, who just got hit 1,000 subs. I think it was JSF or something like that. And basically, all he was doing for the most part, he was just pointing out issues with the game, this problem here, this problem there. And I'm just like, I loved watching that because like I have all those same feelings about the game, because the game could have been so great, but NRS, you know, was like freaking guts of a company. So I was like, wait a minute, you know, I don't like playing this game. I don't really feel like labbing the game, but I'm like, I have a lot of negative things to say about this game because I really don't like this game. This game has a lot of issues. Now, if they fix it, wonderful. But it's just not gonna happen. So there's a lot of nonsense I can cover about this game, all the stupidity that I can point out. So I'm like, wait a minute, that's actually shit I could actually enjoy doing. I could actually put a little passion behind it. Because if I were to go and try again just to make guides and stuff like that, honestly, there'll be no passion behind it, and the content wouldn't be that good. Because if I'm not like passionate about something, you know, I'm not gonna put 100% effort, and that's not fair to you guys, because I'd rather give you like actual decent content, not just some like half-baked stuff. So that's what I've decided what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna be pointing out like the issues in this game and what they gotta do to fix it, or just to try to figure out what were the developers thinking when they added certain moves to the game. And that's something I'll really enjoy doing. I think you guys would enjoy too. I think it'll actually be kind of funny to point these things out, because honestly, a lot of things in this game are pretty hilarious. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much my plan for right now. Now, I'm thinking in the future, I'm gonna add a different game, because, man, I've really lost faith in NRS. And, you know, NRS, they had killed Injustice 2 really quickly. Like, you know, it was very hard to make content for that game. MK11, I don't know how much longer MK11 is going to last. I wouldn't say it's dead. There's still tournaments. There's still a lot of people, you know, a lot of people like the game. And that's cool if you like the game. That's just not for me. So I don't know how long this game's going to last. Now, I'm thinking is, I really want to play Street Fighter 6. Now, I like Street Fighter 5. But it had its issues. Really, the main issue was just the netcode for me. And at the time, to be honest, I was playing on Wi-Fi. I was a Wi-Fi player, I'm gonna admit it. And I didn't have an actual gaming monitor, which means that I had extra delay I was working with. And that really kind of hindered the experience. Like, I played Street Fighter 5 offline once, and that was an amazing experience. And I see what Street Fighter 5 is doing. They're adding all these cool things, but I'm not gonna get into the game now because I'm really so far behind. There's just so much I would have to learn. And with me playing competitively in other games where I'm constantly labbing, I'm going to be labbing Guilty Gear Strive, I just don't have time to be going into that game. But when Street Fighter 6 comes out, I'm definitely going to go into that game heavy, and I want to put it on this channel because I want this channel to be like more of the popular fighting games. Maybe NRS games when they get their shit together, and like Street Fighter games. I can definitely do this here. Then I can have my other channel for more niche fighting games that I'm going to be posting content for, like Anime Fighters, Grand Blue, not Dragon Ball, well, maybe Dragon Ball. I play a little bit of Dragon Ball. Maybe I'll do it, but we'll see. Definitely Guilty Gear. I think I'm gonna like Guilty Gear. So that's pretty much my plan, guys. So I'll be bringing you guys more content soon. So that's about it for the video today. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter. And I'll see you guys next time.